because I went in at 28 and I did 28. I was 28 years and 5 months old when I joined. I'm 28 years, 5 months, and 8 days later leaving. Yeah.
Good man.
One of the rest our dad, he had a lot of wisdom and he used to try to share it. And I really think sometimes that he must have somehow reached out and talked to Roscoe. Because I was in an organization called Recruiting Command. Some of you have been in it, who've been in the military, some of you have not. I've recruited some people that are here in the audience today, or sitting here. They were soldiers that I recruited. I heard a lot of flack after I recruited them. It was all good. And then they shipped off, they got deployed, and they went to, where were you, Roscoe, Iraq? Yeah, they went on over to the war. So I'm just talking about for that battle. Well, anyway, I knew that if I went ahead and volunteered, and I went overseas on a deployment, that I'd leave recruiting. Recruiting was that bad at times. And I would get my own assignment and come back and do something else. And I think our father must have contacted Roscoe. Like I said, he's a retired lieutenant colonel. He got on some kind of telecommunication, found out where I was. We didn't even have cell phones back then. And called me and gave me a direct order to stop my pursuit for the assignment. So I followed his order and I stopped. And I thank you for that. I really did. I experienced a lot of things during the 6 years that I had an opportunity to serve in recruiting. I did well. I had an opportunity to meet Jim and Diane. I called them ma'am and sir back in those days. Now I call them Jim and Diane. That's a good feeling, too. I was kind of hard at first. When I first saw you after you retired, I was like, man, I still got to call her ma'am. But, you know, I'm good with the Diane now and Jim. That's cool. And some of the awards I have in there, she signed off on them. She put her comments, and that meant a lot to me. But during the 6 years that I was gone, I experienced a lot of things. And one of the things that I hope, and some of the soldiers that are here, they're still on active duty, I hope that I showed you that I have a care for you. I have a care and a love for soldiers. Go ahead and answer it. It might be very important. If mine rings, I'm going to stop and answer it. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let's put it on vibrate. But I believe in trying to take care of soldiers, but I also believe in trying to take care of people. And what Charlotta said about me out there in the neighborhood during the big storm, hey, Jeff, he's the only one that don't beat me up. That's the other brother. But it was true. We had a neighborhood party, digging snow. That was before I had to have my shoulder surgery, and I knew I was going to be in pain. So I could take Tylenol, or if I had any Vicodin, I could have taken that, but I didn't have any prescribed. So instead, I used cognac. And the kind of person I am, I just kind of set the bottle in the snow so it stayed cold, and we all shoveled. We shoveled until the bottle was gone, and whether the snow was done or not, we left. It was beautiful. Hey, we helped a lot of people get out, and I helped me get relaxed. All right, I don't really touch the bottles that much any longer. Doctors told me I have to stop for a number of reasons. Kind of hurts at times, but I will touch them periodically. I have to rub them to make sure that they're real. But life has been good, and just the parting words. That acronym I talked about, we talked about loyalty. I haven't forgotten you, Joe. It says, bear true faith and allegiance to the U.S. Constitution, the Army, your unit, and to other soldiers. I hope for all of you that have served, for all of you that have not served, and for all of you that had to endure me, especially during my recruiting times, because I came to all family functions. I didn't miss funerals, bar mitzvahs, or anything, because that was an opportunity to recruit. Okay, so I hope y'all tolerated me. I was out there, I was working the system. Duty. Fulfillment of your obligation. I think the number of years that I served kind of says I did do that. I try to make sure that I treated people as I would like to be treated, which is respect. If I did anything that offended you or harmed you, just come up casually Tell me, what it is, and I'll try to improve on it, correct it if I can. What do you need? I don't sound like it. You can't hear me? I need a comb?
Time.
And my time is up? Where are you going? What is he telling me?
He's dogging you, but keep going.
You know what? Good thing I ain't paying you. Honor. Live up to the Army values. I've tried to do that my whole career. Integrity. Do what's right and legally moral. I'm going to tell you, I was at the 20-year mark, and a lot of soldiers, officers, warrant officers, enlisted soldiers, when they hit 20 years, they go home. They don't hang out. And when I hit the 20-year mark, that's the first time